Hi Aries, so because I like to get straight into the readings, if there is anything that you feel you need to know about the readings, then I do encourage you to read the descriptions box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information that I've used for your reads can always be found in my pinned comment below, and as always, cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try and keep in mind that this might not be your story at all. This could be someone else entirely different that your Aries is dealing with, and equally Aries, please just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Aries. Okay, it cannot and will not resonate for absolutely everybody all of the time. All right, okay, right, so some of you, before we get into your cards, some of you are definitely dealing with an Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius energy has been intercepting your energy already. So if it's not an Aquarius that you're dealing with, and it could just be like a family member, a work colleague or anything, it doesn't have to be romantic. These beginning of the read months are not romantic based anyway, okay, but if that comes out, then of course we do look closer into that, but it's not the priority for the beginning of the month reads. The point being, if you're not dealing with an Aquarius, then it's something to do with working in a team, or something's going on in your social circle at this time, okay? Now, it does feel a bit argumentative. There's somebody within your social circle who is trying to get their point across and they're just not being listened to. Now, I don't know if that's you, Aries, that's trying to get your point across and you're the one that's not being listened to, or if this is someone else within your social circle that's causing problems because they feel that they're not being listened to. For whatever reason, there is heavy Aquarius influence in your energy. I don't know why. Okay, right, so let's get into your cards, and you've got the third house messages. So the third house is Gemini, Aries, that's you right there, solar eclipse, revolution, and then at the bottom of the deck you've got second house owning, so that's Taurus energy. Right, so yeah, there is something about a workplace. Third house messages. Okay, it says words have power. Now is the time to get your point across. That's spooky, given your channeled message during your pre-shuffle. Now is the time to get your point across. A clearer direction is available, a time of buying and selling, a good time to start a business. Okay, neighbourhood, siblings, discussions, mastering something new. Either turning cold on someone or them turning cold on you. Signing contracts, rumours and communications. So there's a lot that's going on with this one, okay? So much. Be very, very careful about where it is you're getting your information from throughout the month of September, Aries. That there's a message here about someone either miscommunicating something to you, or they could well be deliberately misleading you somehow. All right. For those of you who are trying to start up a business, it's looking really, really good for that with this third house energy. Okay. Never be afraid to voice your opinion. Not that you usually are anyway, but there's something else that's interfering with your energy. Right. Expect things to move fast. Take the lead. Get things started and forge ahead. Do not buckle under the drama of others. Forge your own path, reaching new heights. Being a leader, being provoked or tested, yeah, running the risk of being, what does that say? Impatient, and losing your temper, winning, coming out on top, exploring uncharted territories, lust or speed. Yeah, being provoked or tested. Taking the lead. You might have to take the leadership role with this, Aries, but doing it in a way that is not gonna backfire on you. I don't know, that this energy is really, it's weird because something has the potential to blow up. All right. You're going to have to be the voice of reason here with something, Aries. Solar eclipse revolution, major transformation is about to happen. A time to focus on what's directly ahead, time to make a decision and then act on it, and time to close an old chapter. Okay, rapid change of direction, job or life path, major adjustment, self-mastery, facing the inevitable. A breakdown leads on to a build up with second house. Business, finances, owning things, you will own it, being grounded in the physical. Time to concentrate on more practical issues, protect your resources, recognizing what's valuable to you. Basically anything to do with finances and resources. Now, there was a mention of somebody considering starting up their own business. Okay, you could have recently lost your job. I feel for some of you, you were pushed out of your job through this this energy that pertains to your social circle, you know, someone not being listened to, a lot of bickering, backbiting, really tense energies in a workplace. You could well have been pushed out of a workplace, and some of you have gone, oh, do you know what, sod it, I'm just going to be my own boss from now on. And there's this energy of you wanting to start up your own business. Now, it does indicate that while obviously that is a massive, massive life change, it will require you to make a decision and stick with it when you make that decision, which is bizarre for me to say because, you know, usually I say, like, it's okay for you to change your mind. You're allowed to change your mind. With this business decision, Aries, you're not going to be able to. Okay, everything about this energy is all about you making a decision, sticking with it and following through with the decision that you made, come what may. Okay, and it does indicate that this is going to be a very, very positive change for you as well. Really, really profitable for a lot of you. The ability to be your own boss, and like you even had part of fortune increase at the bottom, like hidden underneath that as well. So don't allow any insecurities about starting this business, any kind of self-doubts. Like literally it's saying now is not the time for you to be doubting yourself. Now is the time for you to be building yourself up. And never be afraid to, what is it they say, blow your own trumpet, okay? Not when it pertains to you potentially selling yourself, selling your ideas, putting your business out there. Don't be afraid to blow your own trumpet while you're doing that, because if you're not going to do it, who else will? Okay, you do have to be your best advocate here and make a proper plan. But when you make this proper plan, be prepared to deviate ever so slightly away from the plan, but keep the main goal in your mind's eye. Okay, so be prepared to think on your feet. All right. Really, really interesting energy. I don't know why an Aquarius is involved with this for some of you. Again, only you'll know why there's that Aquarius energy that's seeping through. Is almost domineering. It could well be some of you might have a parent who is an Aquarius, and they could be trying to force their will onto you in quite a lot of ways, and trying to make you doubt yourself quite a bit. I don't feel that it's like the type of Aquarius energy that's coming through is it's a wee bit domineering, and I want to use the word malicious, but I don't. It's more about them kind of pushing their own insecurities onto you, making you a scapegoat in a lot of ways as well. But with this, hold your ground, Aries, hold your ground. Okay, right, so we're going to start pulling your tarot, and we're just going to do a freestyle 9-card spread. Now, obviously, I don't know if this tarot spread is going to coincide with the oracle read that we've already had, or if it's going to be about something else entirely different. Okay, again, always use your own discernment. I'm just laying out the puzzle pieces, and it's basically, if the puzzle pieces fit for you, great, but don't try and force anything to fit. Okay, if it doesn't fit, that's not a problem, it just doesn't fit. Right, your first card out, the Prince of Swords. In this deck, princes are knights. The Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords, excuse me, is Gemini energy. It's very fast moving energy. You then have the Sun, Leo energy. Okay, this is a really responsive deck. The cards do tend to jump out like that quite often. The Six of Coins, Taurus, Hanged Man, Pisces. Four of Coins is Capricorn, Death is Scorpion. Five of Wands, Leo. Okay, top two, thank you. The Hermit, Virgo, and the Seven of Coins. I'm trying to decide, is the Seven of Coins Taurus or Virgo? I always get them two mixed up. Seven of Coins is Taurus energy, right? And you've got Kanunos at the bottom of the deck. That's the Devil, Kanunos. A wee bit different from the traditional Devil card, but this kind of the same in a lot of ways. Basically, Kanunos is the Celtic god of the forest and nature. He's the one that reminds us to respect nature, because when we disrespect nature, we're gonna get bit. Right, okay, so that's Capricorn energy. Let's get into this read then. There is quite a lot that's going on. Right, I'm just going to sit in this energy for a second. Okay, so the first thing that I'm initially seeing in these cards, Aries, for some of you, it's indicating that you have somebody who is going to contact you, and basically they're looking for you to give them a loan. Okay, now you know that giving that particular individual a loan is not necessarily a good idea. For some of you, you have lent this individual finances in the past and it wasn't repaid. Right, so you're sitting there going, yeah, do you know what, lending you money is really not a good idea after what happened the last time. You're going to have to turn down this particular individual, which is then going to lead on to arguments, chaos, infighting, and you being left to feel like you're the bad one because you had to protect your assets. This is someone who is very irresponsible with their own resources, and when it comes down to the resources of others, they're completely disrespectful. Okay, so don't feel guilty for saying no to lending out your precious resources to this particular individual. Right, that's the first thing. And of course with the Devil as well, Queen of Coins and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords is a really difficult energy, really difficult. Usually it pertains to somebody who is being dishonest, and it was hidden with the Queen of Coins. So yeah, somebody has got a plan to use your resources. Now this could be your finances, this could be your time. Okay, it could be any number of things. Someone is planning on using your resources in a bit of a nefarious way, basically, that they're not being honest, they're being very selfish, greedy as well with that energy. And they tend to blame everyone else for their problems instead of taking accountability, right? You've got the Empress under there in the form of the lady, which is all about growth, abundance and prosperity. For some, I'm seeing that there might well be emotional blackmail that someone else weaponizes to try and get from you what it is that they're looking for. Basically, this is someone coming to you for some kind of supply, okay? That they're being dishonest about what they're going to do with the resources that they're asking you for. And you can feel that something's not right with what it is that they're saying, that there's something about their idea. The Sun, Four of Coins, Hermit, there's something about the idea that they've had that doesn't quite match up. It's like you're trying to join up the dots in what they're saying, but something doesn't ring true, that you can't join up the dots, basically. They are full of shit, okay? And they're trying to use your resources to do this with. So I'm seeing that you're going to be, you will be extremely careful about who it is that you help throughout the month of September. And the guidance is really, really strong. It's like, look, this is someone who refuses to help themselves. Why should you go out of your way to help them? That they won't take any kind of accountability for themselves. It's a bizarre situation. We've got a lot of scythes as well. We've got a scythe. I'll just cover up his privates. We've got a scythe in the background there that's sort of left while he's hanging in the tree. You've got one there on death, okay, and then you've got one there in this Seven of Coins. All right, so like straight away whenever I see the scythe, it's like, first of all, it's time for you to cut somebody out of your life. Someone is draining you of your precious resources. It's time for you to cut them out. And the other thing that I always get with a scythe is it's about harvesting. You're going to have to protect what you have, Aries, throughout the month of September. Someone is coming in, they're coming in fast, really, really fast, and they're trying to take what you have. There's this feeling of entitlement that I'm getting as well. It's like they feel entitled to take from you. Tell me more about this devil energy, please. Thank you. The star Aquarius energy, to clarify the devil. I don't know what to say to that, Aries. I really, really don't know what to say to that. Because that was coming through, as I say, it was coming through in your pre-shuffle. And it's coming out to clarify the devil. This individual, they don't respect you. They straight up don't respect you. And they certainly don't respect the laws of nature. They just, it's like take. It's almost this assumption that your well of supply is a never-ending well. Tell me more about the Four of Coins, please. Thank you. Judgment. Pluto energy. That's come out off balance as well. Scorpion energy. So Judgment off balance. Yeah, you're going to have to make a really good judgment call here, Aries. And it's okay for you to be selfish when it pertains to this. In fact, you're being told really loud and clear, be super careful about who and what it is that you're investing your resources into at this time. Because I'm telling you that there's something sneaky that's going on here. Really, really sneaky. You need to protect your assets. And 7 of coins under there. Yeah. Say no, and you'll be glad that you said no. It's a difficult energy because I'm getting the impression here, Aries, that for some of you, that this is about a family member. But then it's like, why are they feeling this need to be so sneaky? You know, why can't they just be truthful about what it is that they plan on doing with this money or these resources? It's bizarre. So Aries, please. If this is about a business partnership, someone that you're considering going into business with, maybe reconsider that. Maybe do some more digging about any potential business partner. Okay, right. So you've got number 4, wisdom, the owl. Let's have a look. Now, owls are usually about divine inspiration and divine messages. Okay, so you're being divinely protected whenever you see an owl or hear an owl. Okay, it says, open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth, as you may only be seeing part of the whole. Through experience, we can gain the wisdom to not make the same mistakes again. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education's never wasted. Negotiation is better than attack. Seeing the bigger picture, looking for the entire truth. Someone's giving you part truths here, Aries. There's fuckery afoot. Wow. Okay. If anyone is coming across as being overly desperate, you need to ask yourself why. Why are they putting on this huge show about how desperate they are for your help? And why can't they find someone else to help them if they were that desperate? Why you? Why you? That's what you need to ask yourself. Intuition. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light, and that's about the 3rd eye chakra. And some of you might benefit from amethyst as well. So if you've got a piece of amethyst, keep it with you. Keep a small piece of amethyst with you at this time. That'll help you to cleanse your 3rd eye chakra. Your 3rd eye chakra is basically all about your insight, clairvoyance, intuition, anything to do with the psychic senses. Okay, it can be blocked by illusion. Now, it's vitally important that you do not fall into the trap of someone else creating illusions. Like someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes here, Aries, like straight up. Okay, you have to absolutely pay attention to what it is that your physical body is trying to tell you about this situation, this person. Okay, if someone's making you feel icky, there's usually a really, really good reason for it. Okay, if you feel that someone's lying, you can bet your ass they're lying. That there's something not quite right with this energy, Aries. You have to protect your resources. You have to. And if that makes you come across like being a selfish SOB, then fine. Fine. Who cares what other people think? You need to protect yourself. Okay, right, this final deck, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, okay? Depending on what card comes out with this final deck. Some of them can be super sweary and rude. Obviously, if that's not your kind of thing, then it's okay for you to switch out now, okay? Right, the timeout tapir. Chill the fuck out. Go put yourself in a timeout this very instance. Why are you stressing out? Go panda perspective on your own arse. Sit, drink tea, journal, watch comedy, buy cool shit that you don't need, hug yourself. You are the chill pill and it's all inside of you. Yeah, don't let anybody pull you out of your center, okay? Don't let anyone else's behavior dictate to you how well your day is going to go, basically, okay? Don't give away your power like that. Really bizarre read, Aries, and very best of luck to those of you where that's resonating. The main thing to take away from this read is protect what you have from whoever this individual, should we say, is. Okay, protect your assets, protect your stuff. And most importantly, don't allow them to trigger your anger. Okay. Wow. So that is what I have for you, Aries. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in the descriptions box and it's in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.